inZOI's newest patch brings you a lot of fresh, new, exciting content, and on top of that, it brings you the brand new DLC, Cahaya, the Island Getaway, and I'm so excited to cover this with you guys. I'm gonna give you the little inside scoop, my thoughts and opinions, and how I feel about these changes. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. First things first, we're going to go over a couple of the quality of life updates for your ZOI. So there is a new UI system in the game when it comes to displaying your ZOI. There's a little picture card, a couple of, I keep calling them temperature gauges looking. It's like mood gauges, little mood gauges. It'll keep rising up and up the more you do things that associate with that mood, and I think it's super cute. There are 9 new recipes. I'm not gonna lie to you, besides like the shrimp one and the oyster ceviche, I don't know what the other ones are. I don't remember all of the recipes, but there are 9 new recipes, and including the recipes, you can now store food in the fridge. Oh my god, you can store food in the fridge. Now I know that's something that's not like the biggest thing ever, but for me personally, I like to meal prep for my ZOIs, so not being able to meal prep for them and then be able to get the food out of the fridge, you know, every time until it's gone, made me so mad. So now that you can do that, that's wonderful. You can also set the table and stuff like that. Some little small quality of life updates that I think are super cool. There's also time skipping now when my ZOI had went to work and it was a job that you don't go with them. And there was an option at the top right corner, or top left corner, excuse me, to skip. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. I don't have to wait the whole entire time for the game to just, you know, 30 times speed go through the day. So that's a great new feature that they added, and I'm super excited for those, and I'm very appreciative of that. Also, times 30 skip immediately when everybody in the family is asleep as well, so thank God for that, because that was getting annoying as well. So I'm glad those are added into the game. Thank you, Crafton, period. You're listening. So there are now, we're gonna get to the part that everybody, you know, cares about the most, is the new outfits. And what there is, there are 56 total outfits or new things in Create a ZOI, including a couple of black hairstyles, which I am very thankful for inZOI for listening to its, you know, black creators and stuff like that, that it's important to have some representation for us in the game. So adding, you know, this cute little boho braid style, new afro dreads, like locks and stuff like that. I'm very appreciative of that, and I appreciate you guys for that. So thank you. That was beautiful. Icing on the cake. Icing on the cake. Thank you for that. But there are a lot of new cute outfits and styles from the Island Getaway DLC that you're able to choose from that I think are super cutesy as well. Also, if you got your Twitch drops, go get your Twitch drops. This is on here, but I have it IRL, so. But yeah, there's lots of new cutesy items, and then there's a new backdrop as well in Create a ZOI, so I do like that too. All right, so let's get into the DLC a little bit. So from what I have gathered on my little surface layer of my deep dive, a very, very, very small surface layer, by the way. So there is now farming, there is mining, there is fishing, there is snorkeling, and there is swimming. And I am absolutely in love with all of these things. I'm in love with all of these things in games. And the map is absolutely beautiful. I like how it looks. I feel like my town is vibrant. It's full. There be people, you know, riding their bikes, which there are 9 new vehicles, by the way. 9, including motorbikes and scooters, like electrical scooters and mopeds. There's some of those. You can now drive a boat. You can drive a boat and do some donuts, which is what I did, because why would I do a donut on a boat? But I am very excited to go through the DLC and to complete the whole entire fishing log, the farming log, the mining log as well. I like completion. You know what I'm saying? I like completion. And I love that they added this little feature to get that completion. So far, the snorkeling I've done, I've been in the jellyfish zone. I've seen sea turtles. It's just, this is a very rich and vibrant DLC that they have worked so hard on, that I'm so happy to see come into fruition. I know they had a vision. This is the vision they had, and the positive feedback and response to it is absolutely wonderful. So I like it. And I hope you guys like it as well, because things like this, I feel, are important for games like this, to have some sort of goal for your ZOIs, or for whatever story you want to make for inZOI. So this is super awesome and super sick. The snorkeling is very beautiful. I would prefer the snorkeling to not be like free snorkeling, maybe. I kind of like it being just its own way, like kind of just the ZOI's own way, and we don't control it. You just get to like look around and look how and see how ethereal they look when they're under there. That's the one thing I don't want to change. Don't change that, please. Keep it that way. Maybe you won't, but maybe you will. I don't know, but please keep it non-free will. Like our free will. Keep it that way. Please. Thanks. So, I mean, I'm not really good at stuff like this, but I also crashed into a stand. I didn't go to jail though. I didn't go to jail, but I did crash into something. I did do that. But from what I've, got to play a little bit of the DLC for the early playtest, I like it. I'm not mad at anything about it. There were a couple bugs here and there, but it was nothing that prevented me from playing the game, So I'm excited to keep exploring and deep diving and making more content related to the DLC and seeing all the options that I can get. Just know that I'm gonna have the most fruitful farm known to mankind. I'm growing all the fruits, the mangoes, the bananas, and I think that might be it for fruits. That might be it for fruits, but I'm growing everything. I'm completing everything, and when I come back to you guys another time, I'm gonna show you my 100% completion book on fishing, farming, mining, all that stuff. But other than that, I really like how the DLC is going. I like all the new clothing options. I love all the new black hairstyles. I love everything that inZOI does. Never a miss, always a hit. I do, however, need to work on my my reviews and my playtestings. I'm just happy to be here. Actually, I'm just really happy to be here. And I'm also really happy to announce that I am now an inZOI partner. I'm an inZOI partner, and I only want to make absolutely bangers from here on out. Seeing my fellow inZOI partners, I'm a little jealous, and I love watching you guys' content, and I hope to be like you one day, so I have to work on it, but I'm now an inZOI partner, and it's only up from here, you feel me? So thank you, Crafton, for letting me become a partner. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be here, and I'm so excited to show you guys more content featuring inZOI and what the DLC has to offer and every new update that they will give out from here on out. Yeah. Oh, I hit my mic. I'm so sorry.